So what is going on, guys? My name is Lethal and welcome back to episode number 2 of my Prison Architect series. Now in today's episode we are going to, as I said last episode, have our 3 aims for this episode. So aim number 1, which will be on, I will put on the screen right now, is to be able to get our canteen and our holding cell being able to have access to both of them. Number 2 is going to be to set up the schedule for the prisoners, which is their daily life when they are in the prison. And then number 3 is to have a yard. So those are our 3 aims, and yeah, so let's just jump right back into the gameplay. So what we did last episode is did the basics of what we need to do. Our prisoners have now just arrived, um, which we do. I think we do need to add another jail door like there, just so that they can't get out. We do also need to add uh, fences, I think, there, and this means ultimately we can dismantle this door, and we'll just add brick wall in there. So the holding cell is not enclosed yet, which is fair enough. We just need to add a if we just add a normal door there and a normal door there, there is no way they can escape. They're going from one bit to the other. So now that is enclosed, the fog of war will enter, which we have got in. Now, and they have actually got access to a canteen, which is great. We do actually want to quickly put in a brick wall there, because otherwise they're going to start running off. I think all of these are low. We've got 6 normal and 2 minimum. Nope, we want to. Okay, so what we're going to do is actually, if we just do it like that, we'll make that a priority. We'll get our builders on it ASAP. And there we go. So I think if we then demolish... Can we bulldoze? Yes, we can. Perfect. So we're going to bulldoze all of this. Get rid of it. We don't want it. We're also now going to make this our yard, which is handy. The good thing is our prisoners cannot actually escape. There's physically nowhere to go. Um, the fencing does a pretty good job at that, and they can only walk from one side to the other. So aim number 1 of making sure our canteen and holding cell work is doing pretty well. Money-wise, we're making £1,000 a day, so we are getting there. We do also need to start working on what will ultimately be, which will ultimately be our cell block. So we are going to add a fence around all of this area. Oh, screwed that one up. So we're going to add a fence around here, and I do want to have if make that, and then we will have a what wall do we want to have? If we just have a jail door there, that should work out. I am gonna get our guys to dismantle all the lights. And perfect. There we go, bureaucracy. So we can do so we can pick one of these to do. So we can go for financing, micromanagement, security, prison policy, psychology, maintenance, legal, health, and education. Now, I'm thinking the first one we want to do is security. We're going to look into that, and then we'll go along the lines of, so we'll have our yard area put in because it's all complete. So I do want to actually just add some recreational stuff, so stuff that they can just do in when they have got yard time. So I'll add about 4 benches, as well as that we will add a couple phone booths for when they want to call home. We will add 4 of them as well. So they do need guards to let them in, which kind of sucks. But yeah, so perfect. We got the yard complete, which is one of our goals. We've also fixed ourselves. And then as well as that, I think the last one we can cover, which we can actually do all of this pretty well, pretty easily, is to do the schedule, which I do believe is if we just click that, we can bring up to our prisoner tab, and we can ultimately go into our regime. So, how do we want to do this? Now, from the look of it, it's just a bit all over the place, so I do kind of want to block it up a bit. So if we say they go bed from 10 p.m. all the way to 6 a.m., that means that it does then ultimately is ultimately like a normal sleeping schedule. Let's say they can shower from 7, we can, oh nope, we'll cancel that. Well, for the minute, we'll just have all of them on one timetable, and then we can change it depending on how we want to do it. 9 and 10, they can eat. We will have free time from 10 or from 11 till 12, or 11 till 1 technically. That will be work time ultimately when we do have that ability to send people to work. and then we'll go for lunch between 1 and 3. Yard time, we'll give them 3 hours of yard time and then 2 hours of free time, eat, and then off to bed, which I do like. So, ultimately, we've done the goals pretty easily. Um, what else do I want to do? So, I think we can now actually start planning out the block or the prison cell block from when or for getting ready for when we need to in move in our prisoners. Now we're gonna have to actually have them pretty big, and I doubt we're gonna actually be able to afford it straight away. But the way I want to do it is obviously have a minimum and a normal risk plan. So if we make it just as big as a yard, we'll do 12, and we're gonna make it 12 by 20. I think it's good enough. Um, we will have the entrance there, and the prison cells I'm gonna do four, one, two, three. Cool. We'll do it. That is, yeah, 4 by 4, I think. So one, two, down, 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down. Bit at the end, but that's all right. And then we'll do exactly the same. Just map it out exactly like that. And there we go. Our first prison block is all complete. That can be the wall. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 10 cells there. And then if we do exactly the same, we do 12 by 20 on the other side. And is that 12 by 20? Yeah, it is cool. And then we'll do 4, and there we go. It should actually just line up pretty nicely. Perfect. So we have now actually completed our planning of our block. Um, our system. We will start moving people in as soon as possible, or not as soon as possible, but we will start getting it all set up and all ready for when we do want to start moving people from that holding cell into the main cell. One staff member is exhausted. So now that we plan that out, let's actually do what this is up here. We will start make our staff area. Um, we will actually make our staff area by the warden. So if we actually build some walls, we're going to add a brick wall to here, and then we will add a staff door into here. Rooms, we're going to have a staff room, and this will be it. Needs to have everything in here. So actually, wait, let's just let our builders get on to work like that. Because yeah, our staff are pretty exhausted. We do want to also get our bureaucracy stuff done. If we go into objects, where is everything that we need? So if we put a sofa in here, we need a wide sofa and a drinks machine. Where is the drinks machine? Do we not have a drinks machine? Drink. Oh, there it is. Perfect, cool. And then we'll just add that into the corner. Um, we will add more stuff to the room, but ultimately that is now done and dusted. We don't need to worry about our room. Cool. And our first prisoners, I think we'll end the episode on a good note, which will be accepting our first grant. So I think if we go into the well, actually, we're gonna also quickly do our security. We're gonna quickly do our deployment, but we need a chief, so we're gonna actually have to do that next episode. We are now actually going to do our grants. So we can get 30,000 for doing a basic detention center, 10,000 for an admin. Cool. So I think the 30,000 one is probably the one we should go for. Holding cell, which we already got, a yard, a kitchen. We've all got a canteen. We've got 2 guards and 2 cooks. So all we need to do is add a shower. We are going to actually accept that one, and we will get 30,000. I think it is, or is it? So we get 20,000 advance payment, 10,000 once on completion. And I think the final bit of the episode we will have is to make the shower area. So if we leave a gap, we will do it 5. Yeah, if we do it 5 by 20, and then actually no, I don't like that. So this is 5. We'll go. Let's go. We'll do 8 by 20, and then if we just make it uh and then this will be our ultimately our shower room. and then we can complete that. We do now actually quickly need to add, I'll do this now, add some fences there so they can't get out. We will put fences there and a fence there and there, just so that, actually no, we don't even, actually we'll double layer it, we'll put fences there. But anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. Actually, we need to leave that open. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. It has been yet again another pretty all over the place, but we did our three goals of building a yard, having completing our hotel and our canteen, and then ultimately um finishing um staff room and going on to our bureaucracy tab. But yeah, please don't comment, like, and subscribe. Next week we'll have episode number 3, and without further ado, I'll see you next time. Have a great day.